they have flippers. Because true sea turtles don't actually need to leave the water. What's up? Tortoises? Nope. This is a turtle. I'll show you what a tortoise is later though. Okay? Now, these guys are local. So in the event that you guys are hanging out around Atlantic City, Brigantine area, and you see one of these, unless it's in the middle of a busy highway, which sometimes does happen, you can pretty much leave it where it is, okay? These guys have adapted very, very well to being around here in buildings and very, very close to people. Now, these guys are an endangered species. These guys got very, very popular as a food item. They were making turtle soup out of these guys, and they almost wiped them out. But through captive breeding programs, meaning that they'll take the eggs when they find them, grow them out so they're about 3 inches long, and then re-release them back out into the wild, the population has rebounded very well. They got so good with those captive breeding programs that when they would find mothers that have been hit by cars with fertilized eggs inside, a lot of times they can remove the fertilized eggs and even get those to hatch out into very healthy babies. So these guys are starting to recover very, very well. And these guys, full size, will get up to about 12 to 13 inches. We have a couple over in our local room that are just about full size. So again, not exotic, but cute. Thought you guys would like it. All right, next up.
Snake. It's a snake, I think.
Oh, and the murmur goes.
It's a snake.
Because it's a bag, and whenever you reach into a bag, you pull out a
snake.
Capybara. No, snake. This cool guy is Max. Max is a Honduran milk snake. Yep, it's a snake. These guys are found all around South America. Now, Max is not venomous. If he was, number one, I wouldn't be holding him. But these guys mimic a snake that is very venomous. These guys make themselves look like coral snakes. Coral snakes, venomous. Milk snakes, like Max, not venomous. These guys are constrictors, meaning that they grab onto something, they wrap really, really tight around it, and every time that little animal takes a breath, they squeeze tighter and tighter until the animal can't breathe anymore, and they suffocate and then swallow it whole. Now, milk snake doesn't really make much sense as a name for a snake, does it? Do snakes like milk? No. But when they started really paying attention to these guys, they would find them a lot in dairy barns. And they jumped to a really bad conclusion. They thought that these guys were in there taking the milk from the cows. So they actually started to get rid of these guys. They would take them out of the barns and try and get rid of them. They noticed when they did that, mouse populations just exploded. It took them a little while, but then they put 2 and 2 together. They realized these guys weren't after the milk at all. They were in there going after all the mice. You guys look, Max has got a little tiny head. He doesn't really look like he should be able to eat anywhere 6 to 7 mice a week, does he? He's got a very special jaw. Our bottom jaw is attached directly to our top jaw. So to try as hard as we might, we can't open our mouth when we're at about 30 degrees. His bottom jaw is attached to ligaments, stretchy things that make your knee be able to twist and flex and sometimes go this way further than it should. Now, with that said, his jaw can open about 178 degrees. It's almost straight up and down. When he yawns, it looks like he's going to try and swallow himself. Also, they can detach that bottom jaw. They can actually drop it straight down. It's crazy. So he can actually eat mice, and he does, that are about as thick around as he is right there. Even with that little tiny head. Now he's sticking his tongue out. You guys know what he's doing? Is he just being
breathing? He's breathing.
Yep. These guys can actually taste the air. Smell and taste are very closely related. So when he sticks out his tongue, he's collecting small particles, and he's rubbing them up against the roof of his mouth. So he can actually taste the air. That's how sensitive that is. And Max is just about full size. He may get a little thicker, and he's probably not going to stretch out to show you guys. No, don't want to stretch out. No, it's a nice cool pretzel, but no, don't want to stretch out. Okay, no. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. It's not cool. I told you guys they mimic coral snakes, but didn't tell you how to tell them apart. If you look at Max, his red bands always touch his black bands. So they say red on black, venom lack. Because with most coral snakes, the red will touch the yellow or that orange colored band. So they say red on yellow, kill a fellow. Red on yellow, kill a fellow. Red on black, venom black. Yep. Is that the what? Yep, that's his pattern, see? We got red, black, orange, black, red, black, orange, black. Pretty cool pattern. Isn't it nice? You ladies, stop looking. You can't make him into a belt. And the red pumps and that one clutch that I have, no, you can't have Max. Go back in the bag. They're looking at you. And you make sure he's not at the top of the bag, because otherwise you'll tie him into a knot for all the people, and that's never good. Other than that one time, it makes a lot of money. I can't do that. It's not in it. All right. You guys are doing a really good job of being quiet.
Tarantula.
But I need you guys to do an especially good job of being quiet. Tarantulas, when they get scared, are known to jump. Most of the time, they do not jump straight up into the air and land back down in the exact same spot. Okay? What do you think? Is this a walk around animal or is this a stay where I'm at animal? I'll let you guys decide. Walk around? I don't know. Everybody else in the crowd was kind of just like, I think I'll stay up here with this one, okay? Just to make sure.
Creepy.
Yep, this beautiful lady is a rose-haired tarantula. Okay, she feels like walking today. Now, you guys may be wondering, how did I just pick up a tarantula and not get bitten? These guys are actually very calm and very docile. Now, these guys do have a venom, like I said, but they kind of compare it to a bee sting. Now, it hurts more than a bee sting because these guys have two good-sized fangs. Hey, guys, it just came in. I'm holding a tarantula. I need you guys to kind of keep your voices down because if I get bit by her, the show stops and we freak out kids and cause nightmares and things. Fantastic. Now, back to her. These guys have two big fangs, and they obviously inject a lot more venom than bees do. But they kind of compare the venom that sort of way. Now, if I was an insect, what that venom would do would actually dissolve my entire body so she could drink me. These guys don't have chewing mouth parts. They have to drink whatever they want to eat. So when they bite their bugs, that liquefies them, makes like a bug cricket soup. Not good, is it? She loves it though. Now these guys usually give you several warnings before they'll actually bite and try and attack. First, they'll kind of rear back, kind of give you that same threat display, somewhat like he does. Then they'll actually kind of do like false strikes. If you keep coming after that, she's covered in little tiny hairs. Those are called urticating hairs. Big fancy word for irritates. If it lands on your skin, it'll make you itch a lot. If you breathe it in, it causes like bronchitis. If it gets into your eyes, it can make your eyes really, really itch and possibly burn a bit. Now these guys do make silk, but they don't make big ornate webs like most spiders do. What these guys do is they actually find a nice burrow. They'll find a hole. And they'll run their silk all around the outside of it, kind of like sensors. And they'll wait back in that hole. And they can tell by the vibration on their line whether or not what's outside is something that they want to eat or something that wants to eat them. So when a little bug goes by, they'll actually jump out and grab it and pull it back down that hole. These guys are pretty cool. The reason why we know this one's a girl, number one, the boys don't get this big. And a lot of times, boys don't live very long because actually, after they mate the females, the female eats them. Not a good life. And then this is always a fun game because you just wait until the spider crawls up, and then you put the lid on, and then you're done. Going on 10 years and never being bitten by a spider. Okay, I got one last animal, but I gotta go get it. It's worth the wait. Give me a second. I need to kind of clear a path here.
So, you having a good time?
Yes, are you having a good time? Hi.
Cool. You have no expression. Ah. Well, it's been fun so far. Oh, jeez.